This is Anarchy Chess. Imagine a subreddit with chess players who completely lost their mind go. So naturally I thought, why not take these lunatic ideas and turn them into a fully functional chess website? Think chess.com but with nooks, archbishop, anti-queen, child pawn, force and passant, vertical castling, long passant, il vaticano and much more. Welcome to Chess 2, probably the weirdest devlog you'll ever watch. What's the most important part of a chess website? Except like, the chess. Starting again. What I'm trying to say is that we need matchmaking. I may or may not have over-engineered it a little bit. Basically, matchmaking started when you connect to the Signal Arc matchmaking hub. Then, when you're ready to seek, you send a request, which goes to a cluster, which goes to a node, which goes to a shard, which goes to an actor, aka the pool. Here's how it fits together. The player actor, which is sharded, saves each user's state, whether they're seeking or in a game. The matchmaking actor, also sharded, does the actual pairing, and if you disconnect from the hub, the player actor cancels your seek automatically. Yes, you heard that right, a matchmaking system architected to scale for millions of players on a website that won't break 3 concurrent players, where 2 of them are retesting guest logins on different tabs. Why did I do this? Not because I'm a masochist, but because I just want to learn how clustering and sharding works. And because I'm a masochist. The matchmaking algorithm works in waves. Here in Chess 2 we have principles. We want to find fair matches between players with similar ratings. If you go unmatched, you just stay there like the sad, hopeless, unloved, rejected, unmatched player you are. I'm sorry, that wasn't in. But also true. But then, when a new wave comes and it re-evaluates everyone, you will be prioritized, and the more waves you miss, the more the system gets desperate and the less we care about our principles. Casual games can match anyone, guests or users, doesn't matter. But for rated, you have to be logged in. Like, it would be pretty entertaining to watch guests play against rated players and take all the rating, but not this time. Once you do get matched, the game starts in. You guessed it, yet another sharded actor. So here's the code, feel free to ask me in the comments. Basically, when the user connects, they can decide to start a seek. They call this method through WebSockets. Then it goes here, we send the player actor a command, also ignore this is spoilers. Then it comes here, you create seek, it chooses the right pool, because we have a rated and a casual pool. It forwards the create seek command to that pool. This is the matchmaking actor, it has all the pool stuff. This is the wave, this is the rated pool. We try to find matches based on only how many waves we missed and how close the rating is. The casual pool is very simple, we just pick any match. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, we first get to do the really fun and exciting part that I really enjoy and do not hate with every single fiber of my being. The front. So here it is, this grid right here definitely did almost break me. It didn't almost break it just broke me. Let's not even talk about the chessboard. Right now the board only has the regular pieces, but we'll add the weird pieces as we implement them. So I'm logged in here, and if I start a seek, and then start a seek on the incognito tab, they get matched and get redirected to the game page, which is very empty right now. You don't need an account to play Chess 2. But if you want a profile, game history, and rating, you're gonna have to sign up. I went with Google and this got a what because I could not be asked to manage email verification and password recovery and all the stuff that comes with it. The sign up page looks empty with just the Chess2 logo, which is definitely not stolen from any other chess website. So I made a split screen and added a checkable pattern with a massive picture of the Nook. You know what else is massive? The amount of time it took me to get auth working with Next.js server components. I didn't want to reinvent the wheel, so I tried NextAuth, but my backend is in C#, not Next.js API routes, so NextAuth looked at me like I'm some kind of alien. The docs didn't help, Reddit didn't help. Someone on GitHub actually suggested just proxy all your backend requests through Next.js. After like 2 weeks I gave up, stopped using NextAuth, and you will believe it works! After signing up, I can't really just get a unique username from the auth providers. I didn't want to just use UIDs because calling someone that doesn't really build a community. So I took some inspiration from Reddit and got a list of 500 adjectives, 500 nouns. I just pick random adjective, random noun, and 4 random numbers. If my math is correct, which is probably not, that's about 2.5 billion unique usernames. What do you mean you don't want to be called Flappy Giraffe 8249 or White Spanning Pencil 2837? Sounds like a you problem. Let's be honest, this name was probably better than what you can come up with, Mr. 7 or 7. Okay, maybe I'll add the settings page, you can change it if you ask nicely. Also, if you wonder where those cosplay designs come, like the Nook on the sign up page, no, they're not AI generated or something. I asked my mom to handle a regular chess set and then also whatever abominations Anarchy just came up with. I just scanned every drawing, clean up the pencil lines and painstakingly vector trace each one like I was drawing some ancient scrolls, which funky they are. So yes, every weird piece you see on the board is technically a collaborative family project. It's time to implement the game. What do you think about D&I? So I started by just writing out every possible permutation of the board, but then after about 5 years I realized the sun wouldn't blow before I finished. So after a little bit of thinking, I came up with a better solution. A system of movement behaviors and piece rules. Movement behaviors that decide where a piece can go, and piece rules that take the position and turn them into actual legal moves. Think of it like movement behavior is what the piece wants to do, and the piece rules is the part that says want a rook? Take a sliding behavior, add a capture rule and an offset for each direction, and you're good to go. Want a king with log lungs? You can do that too. But it's not just about customizing pieces. Some of the chess rules don't make sense if you only look at the destination squares. For example, en passant, you can capture a piece, or more, but you don't just land on it, you land past it. This is why we can just use movement behaviors. We can tell it that in this move we are capturing a piece that is on a completely different square. Behold, the first kind of, not really not working version. I mean, the pawns are definitely doing something, the rest aren't even trying to move. Also, let's not talk about highlighted legal moves. I swear, they're a work in progress. I mean, the highlights actually look decent now, but unfortunately they're all lying. This one on the edge just casually horsing around. So at this point, most pieces are actually showing moves, except everyone's a traitor, and the queen especially, like she can only play moves that captures her friends. Turns aren't a thing yet, so I can just make a move, refresh the page and make another. The only possible way to test this movement is to capture the opponent's king. Unfortunately, it seems like the queen can get past the 10th rank and the bishop has a commitment issue or something because it can only go one square at a time. And can't get to the 10th rank either, neither can the horsey or the rook. Update, I fixed the 10th rank. The queen can now go there, but I think she's a spy or something because she just refuses to capture towards the king. Wait, didn't she only capture her own pieces earlier? So I just walked my king all the way up the board to finish the job. After whatever that was, I just went ahead and captured every black piece. But then I noticed something a little weird about the rook. Why is it moving like that? It almost moves like a rook, except it got baptized or something and now moves like a bishop in one direction. After doing the very fun task of writing over 100 tests for just the piece movement, everything seems to be holding together. Signal how to tap, everything is synced, moves are real, no need to refresh. Pieces move how they're supposed to now. I haven't implemented any special moves yet, except of course en passant. I couldn't finish this video without en passant. Matchmaking works, you can see a game, you can get matched and you can get redirected to a game. But right now, it's just regular chess on a 10x10 board. But next time, we start building the core of chess too, like the actual game. The weird pieces, rules and everything that makes chess too barely hold together. So if you wanna see where this one starts, do you have an idea, go subscribe so you don't miss it. See you next time.